Hi, it's AJ. Welcome back to my channel. So if you have ever wondered, how do you take a pin that you create in Canva, put it on your blog, and how does it end up in Pinterest? Like, what's the workflow? Like, what's the triangle? Like, how does it get there? This tutorial's for you. I'm going to take a Canva pin, install it in my blog, and then I'm going to move it from my blog onto the Pinterest platform using the Pinterest scheduler. So that's the basic how-to in this video. Okay, so in this walkthrough, we're going to show you how to add Canva graphics for Pinterest created in Canva onto a website, onto a blog article, and then how to take those pins and pin them and schedule them out in Pinterest. So I created I created 3 pins for this blog article. Here's the blog post. I'm going to open it up. This is the blog article on my website. This is what creators who make money online do differently. And so this is the website. And I want to embed 3 Pinterest graphics onto this website. So if someone were to discover this pin, to bump into this article, and comes up in search, they can actually have something to pin. So the first thing I'm going to do is go into Canva itself. First, Canva's right here. And I created 3 pins. Secrets of creators, influencers who make money online, how influencers make money, influencer money-making secrets, right? So those are the 3 pins. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and download them independently. So I can download them as all together as one. You will always do PNG, which is the high resolution. If you were to do JPG, it's a small resolution image, which can be fine if you're doing like a thumbnail or something small. But for the most part, for Pinterest graphics, you want to do that. If I just said download, it's going to give me I don't know if I'm going to do it that way. I'm going to just go ahead and download them independently. Now I can download all of them all together. I'll download them all together. So it's going to download. It's going to create a folder. What's it called? A compressed file. So it's downloaded. So I can upload. Open it up. When I open it up, it's going to have these 3 images. I'm going to go ahead and move these 3 images to download file. I don't know. What does that mean? Okay, they're there. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to actually go into the article. This was just the actual article. And I'm going to go into the WordPress version of it, which is the back. Here's the title. Here's a header. Here's H1, H3. I could do better with optimizing this, but for now, let's just do this. I'm going to put them in the bottom here. So you add media, upload file, select file. There's one of them. I'm going to take this one, open. I do alt text. Alt text is great for Google, I think, helps for SEO. And then also alt text is good for the disability community, the visually impaired, the hearing impaired, the visually impaired, so they can know what's in here. So it's going to be graphic with secrets to influencers who make money. So it's actually an opportunity to tell Google also that this alt text, that's what this image is about. It's not just for the disabled community, the visually impaired, but it's also for Google as well. And then you can insert it in the post here. I'm going to put this in the middle. I'm going to put another one. Let's see. I'm going to add another one here. And add media. So I'm going to do 3. The reason I want to do 3 is because I want to schedule out these 3 to go out every 2 days. So even though it's one article for Pinterest, you need to have fresh pins. And if you're going to have a pin go to the same URL, you want to space it out at least a couple of days. Because if you send the same image, let me see, graphic with woman Holden sipping coffee on a graphic about blogger secrets. So it describes the pin, but it also gives me an opportunity to also tell Google a little bit more about this for indexing purposes. So I insert that. I'm going to center it. So now I have two. So if someone were to come on this blog article, they would have different things to pin. I'll put another one here. The last one I'll put there. Upload the file. This is the last one. I'm going to again describe it. You have to wait till it uploads. It's really big. It's ideal also while this is uploading. You should have an image compressor on your website. What an image compressor does is any image like this that's pretty large, 640 by 90 to 960, that's pretty large. It will compress it for SEO loading purposes, for search optimization. Google loves sites that load faster. These large images slow down your website. So you have a compressor on your website that's going to help you load it. And you can also do this called lazy loading, which are plugins that you can put in, which will help your website load faster for Google purposes and then for visitors, so it doesn't take a long time and people leave. So graphic featuring YouTuber or influencer. And a post about blogger secrets. So again, I use the alt text opportunity to also help Google index more and know what this blog article is about. So now you have three. I'm going to update the post. So when I update the post, those three are going to be available there for me. So now there's different ways I can upload this pin. I can go into Canva itself natively, and I can share this by hitting this button here and here Pinterest, and then I would put this into my blogging post. And so I can put here secrets to influencers and creators. I was saying money-making secrets. I'm just going to do page one. And then I already created a nice little keyword-rich excerpt here. It's bloggers, creators, influencers, spelled wrong. Influencers, secrets from monetizing online presence, influence, social media marketing, content marketing, tips, tricks, hacks for driving content, traffic. So all these are keywords. So it's in the excerpt. So I can just cut and paste the excerpt, go back into Canva here, and then I'll paste the same description here in Canva. I have extra space. I usually add a couple of hashtags, affiliate marketing, okay, content marketing, blogging. And then the destination website is this website here. Here's the domain. Cut, paste it into Canva here. And then I can either publish it now or schedule it. I've already published this post recently tonight. So I don't want it to go out today. Today is Friday, technically. What time is it? Friday, May 21. I'm going to have this go out on Sunday, 22nd. So I'll schedule it here on the today's the 21st, Friday. So I'll have this go on the 23rd. And I'll have this go out at 3 p.m. So done, schedule post. So that's going to schedule to post in Pinterest at that time. There you go. It's already scheduled. It's going to be scheduled to blogging board on Sunday, May 23rd at 3:56. Pinterest has a content planner now. That's new. Oh, I love this. This is nice. Oh, this is nice. I like this. I love this. I think I scheduled this out at 9 a.m. It published. This published already. Oh, wow, that's great. So it looks like it links to Pinterest, because I didn't publish this or did I publish this? Yeah, I think I did publish this in the Canva. This is great. This is great. I love this. I'm going to use this in the future, actually. This kind of gets me excited. So anyway, back to what I was doing. So now to schedule natively in Pinterest. So you go into Pinterest itself. So here's add the title. So I'll say, blogging, money making secrets revealed. And I can add more than one images here. I can if I add a bunch of these, it's going to create a carousel. But I just want to do one. So I'm going to do, we'll do this one here. Open. And then again, the language that I just copied before, I can put there. Oh, no, that's not there. This is the link. So here's the link, destination link. Instead, let me go back to the website. Here is the website that, where is it? Okay, here's the website, the excerpt that I created that's already keyword rich. And I'm going to go back there and paste the website. And I mean the words, and I'm going to type in hashtags. It might not be worth it, but I say why not? In case Pinterest ever does do something with these, make these clickable in the future. If they're already there, I don't have to go back and add them later. Alt text is always a great graphic with video influencer. And as part of a link to a blog article that discusses the ways content creators, influencers, and bloggers earn money online. So even though I'm describing graphic with a female video influencer showing makeup review. So I have all these keywords in the alt text. It's describing what's in the picture, but it's also including some opportunities here to add some more keywords in there. So see the keywords in there: money making secrets revealed, blogging, keywords in here, keywords in there. And then I can publish it immediately or schedule it at a later date. I'm going to publish it at a later date. I'm going to schedule this one to go out on Tuesday at 12 o'clock is fine. Now, you can actually, I did not know this till recently, you can publish multiple pins. So this is a pin I did about how to embrace the sad moments as part of life. This is the part of an article I did for a client. So I'm going to go to the client's website. Where is that? Hope it's still up. I don't know if it's up. Looks like I closed her website down. Yeah, it looks like I did. I might have to open it back up. I thought, oh no, there it is. Okay, there it is. Okay, here is the website. Sorry about that. And then the link to her website is here. Copy. Go back to Pinterest. This is Pinterest. Paste. It's a destination link. I don't know why it's not pasting it. Okay, there's a destination link. I can go get an excerpt from it. Here it is. Says this article has a nice little excerpt in here. Has a lot of keywords in there in the excerpt itself. I can just drop that there. And then alt text. I can say various photos of women doing yoga, contemplating, and also serene outdoor and indoor settings. An article about embracing sad moments. So I have some keywords in the description. It describes it, but also opportunity to put keywords in there. Keywords in here, keywords in there, keywords. I can push hashtags. I don't know if I have enough. No, I don't think I have space for hashtags. Then I can publish this immediately or later date. I'm going to publish this also at a later date. I'm going to publish this actually today. This is a separate article that I did 2 days ago. So I'm going to publish this at 12 o'clock. And I'm going to publish this in, you can select which website to go to. I'm going to publish this in, let me scroll. I'm going to scroll this in my I had one about creative photos. No, I think let's do this in, is this a health one? Let's do it in health. It's a health sort of thing. It's not really, but we'll just put it there. So here, just shows you how you can, in this one, Blogging Secrets, going to go into my, this is in the Geneva Speaks blog. So Geneva Speaks, I don't want to publish this. Hopefully it says publish at a regular date. Okay, yes, it would publish on Tuesday, May 25th. And then you just push publish. So you see I have do the Pinterest. I published this here. I published the other one natively already earlier. And then I scheduled the second pin to go out in Canva. And this third one I scheduled to go out in Pinterest. So that's how you do it. And then here I can just hit publish. And it's not going to publish right away. Oops, it says you must fix the highlight issues. Oh, I have issues with these pins. Okay, I'll do that later. But anyway, so for the most part, that shows you how you can pin something, create a pin graphic in Canva, embed it into a blog article, and then schedule out those pins in that blog article to go out and pin it natively, directly into Pinterest right away, immediately, or you can use Canva to schedule it out eventually, or use Pinterest natively, like in here, to publish it out. The key is to just make sure that you use these tools are the best way to do it because you allow you to put keywords. Alternatively, if I were to just go straight to this blog article and I were to hit this pin button, which is part of a plugin that's connected to my website, or if I hit any one of these pin browser extension, I hit this one right here, what's going to happen is it's going to let me, it's going to pull the image, it's going to let me, so for example, let's say pull this one, and I want it to pin. I see I don't have the opportunity to put keywords in there. I don't have any control over the title, the headline, if you do it this way. So let's say I put it in blogging, I saved it here. Let's say, for example, see it now. When you go see it, this here, these words here, it's from the meta description, but the meta description doesn't have keywords and things like that. You miss out. This is just from the headline itself, so you can't control that. And then I don't have opportunities to add any other, like the alt text. I don't have any opportunities to, customize this more because I just pinned it straight from the website. That's why the ideal is to pin it using the Canva or natively straight in Pinterest, or perhaps even using Tailwind, which is another third-party scheduler. So third-party scheduler or natively, immediately or natively scheduled is the best way to do it when you upload it straight. I'm going to show you for another example. If I went back to that website and I used this pin button, which is part of a plugin, this has the same as images. I can pin it, but again, you can see there's no opportunity for me to edit it whatsoever. I can post this to Twitter actually. But anyway, I'm not going to do that because if I do that, that's going to be too many pins to this URL, and you have to be careful about having too many pins to the same URL. You want to space this out within a day or two or so. Even though this will be a fresh pin, it's still going back to the same URL. And earlier tonight, I already pinned to this URL. Part of the experiment, just showing you this tutorial, I pinned to this URL. And then I'm going to be pinning to this URL tomorrow in a couple of days. So I don't want to have it too much. So I'm going to cancel this right now. But I did want to show you that these are other ways that you can pin content from your website, is through a pin extension in your browser. And a lot of people have them. Or you can embed a pin marklet like this. Use the plugin as part of your website, so when people come, they can automatically pin from your site. And that's why it's ideal to have graphics on your site. Anyway, those graphics didn't show up. I don't know if those graphics didn't show up. Oh, this is the older version of it. So I think I'll refresh it. The graphics should be there. Yeah, refresh it, the graphics are there. So I can actually just go pin this straight to Pinterest. But I don't want to do that because I don't want to flood. I don't want to have the same content and get in trouble for having the same content over. Anyway, so that's it. Hope that's helpful for you. Welcome back. I hope that video was great for you. And if you enjoyed that video and you'd like to see more tutorials like this, I'd like to invite you to like, subscribe, And if you hit that notification bell, YouTube will let you know whenever I upload a new video. And subscribe to this channel. It's free. I give a wealth of information. By the way, this video is sponsored by JJ Gat, which is my content home. If you go to JJ Gat, you'll see free resources, freebies, tools, lots of things you can use to benefit your channel, benefit your life, benefit your Pinterest accounts, and your blogging business. For anyone who's a creator or a maker and you're using social media and online presence to drive traffic back to your site, to grow your audience, grow your channel, just blow up and explode online, that channel's for you. So check it out, and I'll see you on the other side of the next video. In the meantime, cue my outro music. Ba-da, ba-da, boom, boom, boom.